Congratulations, Charlena. How happy are you about your PSLE results?
Yes, I'm quite happy because I actually did quite well and I surpassed some challenges. I didn't think that I was smart. I was not smart, so I didn't think that I would do well, and because of all of this I got demotivated and I didn't want to study. So during the prelims exam, I actually hurt my leg and I experienced some discomfort during the prelims. And when I took my prelims, I only scored 20 points, but when I took my PSLE, I scored 16 points. And I have to thank my Tamil teacher a lot because I improved from an AL 5 to an AL 3.
How did you start preparing for PSLE? How proud are you of your daughter? What obstacles did she face and how did she overcome them?
It wasn't definitely not a very easy journey for Shalina's PSLE. I have got 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl. So with the 2 older brothers, I didn't have much struggle. But with her, because we actually discovered that she has some medical condition with her eyes, and which we only found out when she was in P5, somewhere in the middle of P5, and that she has because she was always complaining of blurry vision. And initially, I didn't think much about it, but after going to the doctor and getting it checked, then we realized that it was a huge shock for all of us. That she was actually born with a deformed optic nerves for both eyes, which actually could lead to glaucoma. So that really was very worrying for us, and so much so that they actually thought that maybe she could even have a brain tumor. So that actually really affected her emotionally, because I think she didn't know what was happening around her. She was very worried. And Shalina is one person who will not share her feelings with anyone. But we, as parents, I think I could pick out the signals that she was very worried, and that really affected. She was actually a very bright student, always doing very well. Almost like not the class topper, but she would be one of the top few in the class, always one of the good ones. But because of this, and it started to affect her, and I think she started losing interest in studies, because I think she was losing her hope that one day I'm going to become blind, and all these thoughts were there. Then went on to P6 because her grades were dropping, but I think I must thank God for bringing good teachers to us, especially like teachers like Teacher Julie, who was also one of her tutors, Teacher Julie, and she was greatly motivated her a lot for in her journey, never to give up. And we were also motivating her. Of course, like any other parent, I'm a tiger mom too. There were times I scolded her, telling her that she never reached her potential. Why are you doing like this? Then there were times that I told myself, I think what I'm doing is wrong, because as a parent, we cannot be negative. We must understand the issue that the child is facing. So I started to be more empathetic towards her feelings, and then I will always encourage her, tell her that people may call you stupid, that doesn't define you. Don't let the world define you. The minute you give the world a chance to define who you are, you put limitations around you. So from there we moved slowly, step by step. I wanted to set realistic goals for her to reach, not unrealistic goals. Literally realistic goals, like from where she was, I started to push her, because in her essay 1, her results were very bad, were like 23 points, and she was scoring like 50s in all her subjects, which is totally not her potential. And I was very concerned, because when the teachers also spoke to me, so didn't know much what to do, but somehow or other we worked. It was a step by step, and every day we would talk to her, and like I say, one of her teachers, like Teacher Julie, always will, like whenever doing her lesson, will always encourage her as well. So then it went on, and I think we were very surprised. And when towards PSLE, towards prelim, the big blow came was she had a fall. She had a fall and she was on crutches. And it was right during prelim, and I was like going, oh no, what is going to happen now? because she used to be on heavy dosage of painkillers, which can make her drowsy. And how will she be able to cope doing her prelims? So, but I just told myself at the back of the mind that it's just prelims, it's not the real exam. I would just surrender everything to God, and she's doing her best. She has done her best. She's doing her best. She's studying day and night. So I should just leave it and just trust. And she said for her prelims, she showed some improvement, and then she went on, started to put in even more effort. I think I must give to her the credit that she really put in a lot of hard work, day and night, relentlessly. She was studying. And she went, even when I'm marking her worksheets, I never will ask her to come and sit, but she'll automatically come and sit down. So which is a change in her mindset, because previously she would be very hesitant to come and sit down. But after that, she started to, I think when she saw her improvement in her prelim results, she started believing in herself. Also because the teachers in the school, and also her tutor, teacher Julie, also gave her a lot of motivation. So with that motivation, and of course me and my husband, we were motivating her. Her siblings were also motivating. I think that helped to change her mindset. And then she'll sit down and she'll do her work. Or even when I'm marking I won't expect her to come and sit, but she will sit beside me, and then she will be waiting for me to tell her what is wrong, where she went wrong. And she really tried her best. I think when it comes to effort, I would give her a perfect AL1. I've never seen any child put in this kind of effort. As I said, I have 3 kids. I have never seen any child put in this much of effort for PSLE. She was the most hardworking student among my 3 kids. And so when her results came out, I was very concerned that if she doesn't do well, if she gets the same point, 20 or 21 or 22, how am I going to encourage her that hard work pays, and how am I going to motivate her? Because all the effort that we have put in, because I think working together with the teachers, with some good teachers, is all the efforts would have gone to waste. But I just really didn't expect it when she messaged me her result. When she messaged her results to me, when I saw her score, I was like, because as I say, I only expected to score like 21, 22. I came to a point, I just said express is just enough. In fact, when the PSLE announcement was made that the result is going to come out on the 23rd, and I was very nervous. She was very nervous. She became very nervous. She even became sick. She had fever and all that for about a few days. Then I came to a point, I told myself, I must encourage her. We are there for her, to support her. I think that is something that every parent must do. That, or an educator, you are a teacher, or you are a tutor, or you are a parent, you have to give your support, your unlimited support to your child, to let your child know that your efforts have not gone to waste, and we appreciate your effort. I think that is very, very important. So at that moment, that's what I told her. I told her that, Shalina, no matter what, father and I, we told her, no matter what your result is, we are going to celebrate it once the result is out. We're going to go out and celebrate it, and because reward has to be given for the hard work. But when the results came out, and she shared the results to us, I was very surprised that she did much better than what we expected. As I said, right, I only expected to score 22 points, at 21 to 22, or maybe maximum 18 or 19. But when she came back with the AL score of 16, I was very happy. At this point, I must mention that I think some parents may think AL 16 is not a fantastic grade. There's nothing to celebrate, because you are looking at parents who may want to have their kids scoring single digit. But to me, yes, she has come to me. Why I appreciate the AL 16 so much and value that so much is because she really put in effort. And I think it should be celebrated. It's an effort. As I said, for her effort, I will give her AL1. If there is a grade that I can give her for effort, or an award I can give her for effort, it's AL1. And I think if she didn't put in effort today, the two of us won't be sitting in front of you and giving this interview also. So we want to thank you for giving us this opportunity. And I just want to tell every student out there that don't let yourself be brought down by others. All these things. And then, of course, with the medical issue, she felt even more insecure, so much of insecurities. But don't let people define you, who you are. You draw your success path and you determine your own success. I think that is what your life should be like.
Through this video, DoerDo would like to recognize and endorse all PSLE students who have put their best foot forward, and all parents and teachers who have been pillars during their children's journey.